Alright, hi everyone. Thank you very much for being in the chat rooms and watching this videos. Okay, so the today, July 16th, yes, and then time is just after the 2, and so we're starting with the first demonstration today, the loose items. Okay, so item is the loose items, the Kamen Rider Kabuto DX Perfect Zector. All right, we got this one from the our last toy hunting trip, actually the day before yesterday, I believe. Okay, and so we have that. And item is totally clean and didn't come with any instruction or anything like that, just by itself. But I'd like to show you the details, and I hope you're gonna like that. Just for your information, this item is whole set gonna come to our store tomorrow, Sunday activation at 8 PM Japan Standard Time. Okay, so please check that countdown timers at the website. All right, so let's start with it, and then all the Zectors. Okay, this is the Zabi's one, and so the Zabi Zector has actually just a perfect Zector one, so it's not the same. The color is a little bit darker, and not really the yellow, but more like a goldish color. Okay, and so like this. All right. And still the same mold they used it, I believe, and so you can just pop up. Okay. Yep. Right. So now it's open. Okay. So you can see some, the paint came off already, but since it's a loose item, so. Hope you understand it. Okay, but not really the serious damage there. Okay, this one here from the Sasod Zectors. Okay, but again, this is for the perfect Zector one, so I believe that it was a different color comes with it, and no sword or anything like that comes with it. Okay, all right. Well, I hope you understand. This is the loose items. So you see some of the all the screws, a little bit. They have the those last. Okay, little bit, and so nothing to do with the I mean it doesn't affect with the how it works. But well, it's a kind of old toy. So well, I hope you understand it. Okay, it's not really 100% clean, brand new. All right. Okay, but this is the something that something you probably needs to see it, that all the chrome paints and then everything almost looks fine. Okay, see that? Okay, and another Zector for the Drake Zector one, the Dragonfly versions, and these days. Not Dragon, but the Drake Zector is pretty much the hard to find. Okay, even that the store that we visit quite often, they don't have it. You don't see them often. So this is good to see that at least the Dragon itself, I mean the Dragonfly itself, that it's here, and then you can just bring it, attach it. And remember that, the Drake Zector becomes the gun. Okay, so since we don't have that, the hold of the hand part, but the you see that all the scopes over here, this will be the gun. And still, you have the pull actions. You can do this too. Okay. So chrome part, nice. You don't see much damage there. Okay. All right. So the main items, the perfect Zector itself, and see that. Nice, isn't it? There's a power switch. Okay, so what year was it? 2006, about 10 years ago. This is a 10 years old toy. It's a speaker. Okay. So this is the back. Now I don't believe that the previous owner played hard with enough, and then not enough, I guess. But you don't see any much damage on the brake part. Of course, the brake part made of the kind of soft plastic. So when you see that those worn out sword toys, you always have damage over here, but it doesn't have anything. So that's pretty good. Okay. Even on the the front over here. Okay, so let's do that combine, and also let me just put that those batteries. Oh, by the way, this is how you open it. Now it's a sword mode. Okay, so the power the batteries. You need two AAA batteries. Oops. Okay. And right here you see that all the terminals, no rust. They're pretty clean. Okay. And the power is off right now. Okay. Good. Oh, and just for this is a sword mode, but also you can just make it as a gun mode like this, okay, by pressing the this part. Okay. All right. So allow me to just turn on that, and microphone. Hope that it can pick up the sounds. Okay. So let me just activate it over here. There you go. All right. Now let's start with the sword mode. Okay. So you just bring up these two flaps, and the sword fighting. You just pull the trigger. Okay. That's the sword fighting sound, slashing sound. And now let's go for the gun mode. Okay, gun mode. All right, gun mode. And let's go back to sword mode. Sword mode. Okay, so that's how it works. Okay, and now you see that here's the power switch. Okay, Kabuto one, I think the B1, Drake, and Sasod one. Okay, let me just push this one here, the Kabuto power. Okay, Kabuto power. Doesn't change, huh? Doesn't change the sound. Okay. All right, let's go for the Drake. Drake power. Okay. And Zabi power. Okay. So as you push that, all of the 4 buttons and all the power of the Zectors combine, and now, okay, the sound of the activation and slashing sound has changed. And gun mode. Okay, so more powerful sound, all right? Sword mode, all right. Now let's do the combinations, combining, okay? And so should not have any orders, but let me just start with the Drake one, okay? So Drake one, when you need to open over here on the hatch, open the hatch, and it will just needs to go do the dock. All right, it's on. Okay. Now, and also let's go for the Zabi one. Okay, let me just go the other side, the other way. Okay, so let's go this way. Okay, attach it, and again, you can bring it up too. Okay. All right, and now let's go for the Sasod one. Okay, just simply just attach it from the bottoms over here. Okay, snap it on. Okay, so you will see that this is a releasing buttons. So when you release that, when you want to take it out, the Sasod one and Scorpio, and then you need to press the buttons. Okay, so now it's all combined. Okay, and so let's go start with the sword mode. Okay. All right. So again. All right, and then. So it says maximum hyper typhoon for the sword mode. Okay. And let's go for the gun mode now. Okay, and so for the gun mode, I think it's recommended to bring those scorpion tail, bring down the scorpion tail so you can hold it like this. Okay, and let's go for that. All right, so let's activate that. This is his attack. Okay, maximum hyper cyclone this time. Okay, so for the gun mode, maximum hyper cyclone, and for the sword mode, maximum hyper typhoon, I think. Okay, so that's how it works with that. And it seems that okay, electricity works and the sound is okay. And even though you see the small rust on the small, the screws, some time to time, but that's like if you think about the 10 years old conditions, and that's should be totally understandable. Okay, and other than that, the quality is good, sound works, and I really like that. It's great toys, and then it's pretty big actually for their children, and actually for the adults. Let me just bring that. Let me change that on my cameras to this one here. Okay. No, not this one. So it comes to this, all right. And let me just show you the size comparisons. Okay, I have my kind of regular size guys as a Japanese man, I guess. Okay, so this is my hand and gun mode. Okay, and bring that up. Okay, so I think it's pretty good size to as a role play toys, I guess. Okay. And for the sword mode, okay. I don't think this will be. I will be able to, fighting against the evils and with this sword because it's kind of heavy, and I'm kind of afraid if I break it. Okay, but the Kamen Rider stories, Kamen Rider world. This is the most. I believe this was the most powerful weapon that Kamen Rider Kabuto used it. Unfortunately, this was actually was damaged and broken. And in the last episode, I remember that. Okay, but until then, it was the most powerful weapons. Okay, lots of the worms are destroyed by this one. I remember that. Okay, so anyway, item is like this and in a great conditions, and we are going to sell tomorrow Sunday activation at 8 p.m. Japan Standard Time. Hope that you're gonna enjoy this one too. Okay, all right. So let me just put this one back to the desktop. Like nice, colorful color, actually. Okay. All right, so thank you very much, guys, and then let's continue today's demonstration. After this, we have one more Kabuto items, and so still the loose items. I hope you ain't gonna like that. Okay, thank you very much, and this has been a live recording from CSTOYS International. Let's continue the shows.